Yeah, there is interruption. Hello. Yes, there is interruption in the connection. Yeah, we'll see this. Yes, if you see, one more is that money market instrument. Another money market instrument is that promissory note. You know, when you are giving money to someone, when you are giving money to someone, then without proof you don't give, right? So like that, the promissory note is another debt instrument, which we can say that a signed document containing a written promise to pay a stated sum to a specified person or a bearer. If you see this, if you want to give money to your friend, then without proof you don't give, right? So that's why we'll take a sign from the concerned body when you are giving money. When you are giving money to someone, then you may get some proof. So when what proof, okay, there is a document, one a paper. On that paper you may do that signature, that sum of money that you are giving, and rate of interest and maturity date when you will your friend will pay back. So like this, interest amount, principal amount, date of maturity, all those things may be mentioned in the document when you are giving money to someone. So like this, it is a debt acknowledgement or a proof of document for giving money. So like this, a promissory note will work as a signed document for giving money. So a promissory note is a financial instrument that contains a written promise by a one party that the notes means issuer. Issuer means those who are giving money to pay to other party, that is payee. So those to whom you are paying, from them you may take the signature of the party, signature of the party. So in that you may mention sum of money that you are giving, rate of interest that you are giving. So it is not a practice, I think, in Ethiopia, but in India most of the private persons, the friendly loans, hand loans, all these things, loans, one friend to another friend, one relative to another relative, when they are giving money, they may use this promissory note as a proof of document to lend money to private persons. So like this promissory note, and this promissory note can be sold to another one for interest. So like this, promissory note is a written document proof for giving for lending money for friends and other parties. So like this is another money market instrument to borrow money. In the same way, companies also will take money and sometimes to some short-term funds from the public, and they may issue the promissory note by keeping the promise, will pay back this amount in certain period with a certain rate of interest, with a sign and a signature in the document, on the document. So like that, it's a promissory note will work. one more is thing that money market instrument is that certificate of deposits. What is a certificate of deposit? CD or certificate of deposits are fixed deposit. We can say that in Ethiopia it is called as a fixed deposit, but it is a certificate of deposits. When you are keeping your money in the bank for a longer period, more than 1 year, more than 6 months, or more than 1 year, then they may issue the fixed deposit certificate. That is called as a certificate of deposits. Company banks sometimes banks will issue this certificate to a person depositing money for a specific length of time, maybe 6 months, maybe 1 year. Here, say for example, you have 50,000 amount. You don't want that amount now, so you may deposit in the bank as for a fixed period of time. For that, bank may provide you the certificate. That is called as a certificate of deposit or a fixed deposit. When we compare this fixed deposit interest rate with the saving bank interest rate, the fixed deposit interest rate is little higher than the saving deposits. So like this, a certificate of deposit is a savings certificate with a fixed maturity date, either it is 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year, or 9 months. They may specify the interest rate and the time period. So like this, sometimes banks will collect the money from the public in the form of fixed deposit. That fixed deposits also are coming under money market instrument. This is one of the short-term fundraising way to commercial banks. So this is another commercial bank, like a money market instrument. And one more thing, if you see this, if you see these are the till now we discussed about treasury bills, commercial bills, treasury bills, commercial bills, and call money market, which are been issued by bank, and promissory note, and certificate of deposits. These are the 5 money market instruments which are hugely traded in the market, and they are utilizing in very much manner for managing their short-term funds, which are been maturing below 1 year, less than 1 year. So like this instruments, we can see that if you see one interesting fact here, if you see in Ethiopia, real interest rates are largely negative in Ethiopia. If you see why you are investing your money, for getting the return. You are investing money in the form of fixed deposit, in the form of bonds, in the form of shares or debentures, whatever may be. If you see this in Ethiopia, real fact, if you see, real interest rates are now largely negative in Ethiopia. The minimum bank deposit rate is the minimum bank deposit rate 7, and bond yield is minimum bank deposit rate is 7, and bond yield is 3.67%. And treasury bill, which are been issued by central bank, their yield is 3.67%. Inflation rate is 16%. You see, when you are investing in the market, how much return you are getting? You are getting only the 7% maximum. 7%, not more than 7%. Any investment which is yielding not more than 7% in Ethiopia. Even in bonds, if you invest 3.67% you are getting. Even if you invest in treasury bills, even 3.67%. When you are investing in the stock, any form of instrument, you are getting minimum 3.67 and maximum 7%. When you are buying, your inflation rate is 16%. Means you never become rich like this, because your return is only maximum 7%, but your expenses are 16%. Why you invest money? To overcome your overcome your expenses, future expenses. But your future expenses are spending 16%, your returns are maximum 7%. That's why the real interest rates in Ethiopia are largely negative. When you take this, when returns are lower than the inflation rate, it is a very awkward thing in this country. your returns are lower than the inflation, and are always inflation rate is high in Ethiopia. If you take the same example in India, if you take the same example in India, it is reverse case. In India, it is reverse case. The inflation rate is maximum 4%, and investment return is 16% maximum. Maximum if you invest in stock market, bonds, or a debenture, a maximum whatever may be the instruments you invest, the maximum return capacity is 16%. And spending, when it comes to the spending, inflation rate is 4%. So that is a reverse case in India, but it is a awkward thing, difficult thing in Ethiopia. Your investment returns are less than your inflation rate. Inflation rate is higher than your investment returns. So that is what one fact that we can say in Ethiopia. That is one fact that we can discuss here. And one more thing is that capital market. The capital market. What is capital market? There's capital market scenario is very less in this country like Ethiopia. Where what is the capital market? If you see this capital market, the market where investment instruments like bonds, equities are traded is known as a capital market. You see, capital market, what it is? The capital market is meant for trading of bonds, equities. Bonds, equities. Equities means shares. Shares and bonds are being traded in capital market for a longer period. Share means it's a long-term investment. There's no specific maturity period for a share. How long can you, if you want, how long you want to invest? How long you want to invest? That much period you can invest. There is no time bound for capital market instruments. Capital market instrument, there is no time bound. That's why it is meant for long-term investment. Instruments are to be traded in capital market. But in money market, only short-term maturity period instruments are being traded in money market. That is a huge difference between money market and capital market. So that's why if you see this, the primal role of this market is to make the investment from investors who have surplus funds to the ones who have running deficit. So, for example, companies are running deficit, they need more money to expand their business. So, I have a savings, I have more savings in my pocket. So, my savings will go to the company in the form of shares. So, like this, capital market is providing the platform where public savings can be invested in the form of shares in the company investments. So that's what capital market is, a basic platform to convert your savings into investments in the stock market. So that's why capital market is essential for every country to convert the public savings into investments in the company. So how your public like a pocket money, your saved pocket money or your saved bank money, how it is going to the company in the form of loans or in the form of shares. Company can raise the funds in the form of two ways. One way is that in the form of debt way. Debt way means taking the loan from the bank. That is one way to raise the money by the bank. Another way is that directly without taking a loan from the bank, they may issue the shares to the public and they take money from the public. So that is another way to raise the funds from the public for the by the companies. So that's why in the form of loans, in the form of shares, both the way company can raise the money for their day-to-day operations and to do their expansion of their projects or companies. So like this, the capital market is a major platform to get funds from the public, even from banks. So like this, capital market offers a long-term funds. That's why I'm telling you about, if they are issuing shares means it may be working for a longer period of time. So that's why maturity period of this all capital market instruments are more than 1 year. That's why this is one. And the different types of financial instruments that are traded in capital markets are, I already told you, equity means shares. Equity means shares. And debt instruments means bonds. Debt instrument means bond. bond will work on interest based, equity share will work on dividend based. That's why equity and debt instruments are being traded in a capital market. One is that insurance instruments, even insurance are being issued under the capital market. Insurance comes under, and foreign exchange instruments like a foreign exchange trade, buying a dollar, selling a bill. So foreign exchange instruments also are being traded on capital market platforms. And hybrid instruments, hybrid instruments means combination of all, combination of all. So like this, different capital market instruments are being traded in capital market. So this is about capital market, nature of capital market. What is the nature of capital market? The nature of the capital market is about the following facts. What are those? It has a two segments. What are the segments? Primary and secondary. Primary means the first time when you buy the share or a bond, that is called primary market. Second time when you are selling to someone, first time you are buying the share from the company, and later 1 month you are selling the same share to someone. So when you are selling to someone, that may become a secondary. So that's why capital market has a two segments, that is primary market and secondary market. And it deals with the long-term securities. I already told you that deals with the long-term securities. And creates a dispersion of the business ownership. Business ownership means here it is possible only when you are buying the company share, you are becoming a shareholder of that company. So that some part of ownership is coming to your share. On your share, you are getting some sort of ownership is coming. That is one thing, and it helps in capital formation. Yes, capital market is purely useful for the companies to formation of the capital from the public in the form of shares and debentures. So it is useful for capital formation for the companies, and it helps in creating liquidity. Yeah, liquidity. It is creating liquidity means, yeah, you are buying today one share and a company share, and tomorrow you want to sell. So where do you sell? In secondary market. So that's why you are buying the share in the primary market directly from the company. Again, if you want to get money by selling this, it is possible in the capital markets. That's why reselling is possible in the secondary market. So that's why it helps in creating the liquidity. Whatever you're investing in the form of share or bond or debenture, you can sell easily in the capital market, so that you can create the liquidity. You can get money by selling those instruments to other persons. So that's why the capital market is creating the platform creating the platform for even for primary and secondary. That's why capital market has two segments: primary market segment and secondary market segment. Primary market segment, where you can buy first time issue shares from the company, and secondary market you can sell it to third party when you want to create a liquidity. So this is what about nature of the capital market. I already told you that types of capital market has two segments: primary market and secondary market. I already told you that. And primary market, I already told you just now that it is a first time market. It is a first time market. Primary market, I already told you that it is a market which shares, debentures and other securities are sold for the first time for collecting the long-term capital. For the first time, when you are buying the share from for the first time from the company, it comes under primary market. So this is one thing. And one more thing, this market is concerned with the new issues. New issues means newly issued shares, newly issued debentures from the company. Directly you are buying from the company, then it comes under primary market. Where after buying, when you are selling it to someone third party, it comes under secondary market. Therefore, primary market is also called new issue market. No, new issue market, this is called it as in a primary market. In this market, flow of funds is from savers to borrowers. From savers, I saved money, 100,000 money, and I invested in Ethio Telecom share, say for example Ethio Telecom company shares. So that's why my saving is becoming a who is borrowing here? Ethio Telecom is borrowing in the form of shares. So like this, in this primary market, your savings can become a borrowings. That is, who is borrowing? Industries means companies. So it helps directly in capital formation. Primary market is directly helpful for capital formation for the companies. So your savings can become investment in primary market directly when you are buying shares from the company. So this is what one thing. And the money collected from this market is generally used by the companies. Why they collect the money? Why they are issuing the shares and collecting money by the companies? Why collecting money? Companies are collecting monies because they want to modernize their company. They want to expand the production capacity. They want to expand the branches and buildings, new machineries they want to buy. So for that, they need some extra money. For that extra money, they can use this primary market to issue the shares to the public for collecting the money from the public. So that's why primary market is very essential for the companies to raise the funds from the public in the form of shares and debentures. So this is what one thing about the primary market. This is about the primary market. Features of primary market. What are those features? It is related with new issues. I already told you, when company issuing the new shares, new debenture, then it comes under primary market. It comes under primary market, and it has no particular place. I already told you, telling that no particular place, because if they want to issue the shares, they can issue with the different branches, with the different countries, their different regions. Okay, they can issue anywhere wherever they have a public. There is no particular place for a primary market for issuing the shares and debentures. Directly they'll issue to the public at different areas. And it has various methods of float of capital. It has a primary market has various methods to collect the money from the public. And the following methods, if you see this, the following methods are raising capital in the form of primary market. What are those? Public issue, IPO means initial public offer. IPO means initial public offer. If they want to raise the money from the public, if they want to issue the shares to the public, and they may follow the procedure of IPO procedure, initial public offer procedure. So this is a IPO, to issue the shares to the public for the first time. This is called IPO procedure, initial public offer. And directly they can go for public issue by issuing the shares. Offer for sale. The year first method, in a public issue, first method they concentrate all the public and they give the paper notice, and whoever is willing, they can invest. They can apply for the share, and based on that application receiving, based on the number of shares, they may allocate the shares to your name, on your name. So that's why public issue is issued by the company in a mass public way. So to all the public, whoever is interested can apply for this shares. One more example of offer for sale. Offer for sale, it is not meant for public. They may offer this shares selling for a specific companies or specific public. So this is called offer for sale. They may put it for offer for a specific group of people, for a specific group of companies. So that's what offer for sale. They may don't go for a general public to issue the shares, and they may good that. And private placements. Private placements means, say for example, Ethiopian Power Authority, power company, Ethiopian Power Company wants to go for public issue. They want to issue the shares. They don't want to go for general public. They may contact specific banks. We are issuing shares like that. If you are if you are invested, if you are interested, all shares can be issued to you, so that you can buy, you can become a shareholder like that. Private persons, private agreements they do, and they may issue the shares to the private persons, not the generally public, but not for the general public. So this is private placements. And rights issue. Rights issue means if they want extra money, if they want to issue the shares, some more shares, extra shares, they may give the right for the existing shareholders. Those who are already having the shares in the company may go for extra money rising. In that way, they may not give chance for any private persons or general public. They may give chance for rights for existing shareholders. From existing shareholders, they may collect the funds by raising they may raise the funds by issuing the shares to the existing shareholders. One more is the fifth method of issuing share is that electronic initial public offer online. It is not like they put it in internet. They will announce that so and so site, whoever is interested, they can apply for the shares to buy. So like this electronic initial public offer. So like this, there are many methods to issue the shares to the public and from the companies. So these are the various methods of issuing the shares under IPO, initial public offer. So here you have one assignment here. Learn about methods of issue in IPO. What are the methods? IPO, what is the IPO procedure, and offer for sale, all those meanings and procedures. If you are willing, you can you have to collect. This is a home assignment. Learn about methods of issue of shares in IPO, initial public offer. You learn all this. So we'll see this in the next coming classes. And it comes before the secondary market. You see, it comes before the secondary market. First, primary market, they should issue the shares to the public. Then public, after buying, public is been purchased that shares. Again, if they want to sell, then it may become a secondary. So that's why primary market always before the secondary market. So these are the different issues under primary market and IPO, initial public offer. And secondary market, what is the secondary market? The secondary market is that market in which buying and selling of previously issued securities are done. In primary market, they are issuing the shares to the public, and after public is been purchased, they want to sell back. When share price is been increased, they want to sell to someone. So that may become a secondary market. That's why a secondary market is that market in which buying and selling of previously issued securities are done. Previously issued securities are done. So this is what one thing that we can say about secondary market. And the transactions of the secondary markets are generally done through medium of stock exchange. You know, here in secondary market, yeah, you are ready to sell and someone should be ready to buy. But how can they meet together? The buyer and seller meet together at a stock exchange. You are willing to sell your share and someone is ready to buy the share. Then where is the platform to meet buyer and seller? The buyer and seller can meet in the form of stock exchange. That is not there. I think in this country, I think by 2020, Ethiopian government is planning to install or start Ethiopian Stock Exchange. Ethiopian Stock Exchange, they are ready to offer it and they are ready to start it. I don't know when it will come, but there is a lack of stock exchange in Ethiopia to sell your shares to third party. So it may come up. I think it may come up in the it may come up in the coming days, stock exchange. So the chief purpose of the secondary market is to create the liquidity in the securities. Create the liquidity in the securities, the main purpose, because you are purchased, again you want to sell back, you need some platform that is called stock exchange. So secondary market always, the secondary market will work on stock exchange, exchanging buyers and sellers between this. We can say that. So like this, we can say that secondary market features of secondary market, it creates a liquidity and it comes after it creates a liquidity. I already told you, whatever you are purchasing from primary market, you can sell in the secondary market. That is what we can say, that it creates liquidity, and it comes after primary market. I already told you that first primary market issue must be done. Later you can sell to the third party in the secondary market, and it has a particular place. What is that particular place? To buy and sell of securities, there is a stock exchange. So stock exchange is a particular place for secondary market, and it encourages new investments. It encourages new investments means someone wants to buy from the some public, so then you can buy in the stock exchange. So it encourages a new investments in the market. There is one more thing. There is no secondary market in Ethiopian stock market. Why? There is a big question mark here. There is no secondary market in Ethiopia. Why there is no secondary market till now? There is a primary market. Issue of shares are there, but if you want to sell that shares, there is no particular platform that is called stock exchange. There is no stock exchange platform in Ethiopia. Why there is no secondary market and stock exchange in Ethiopia? It is another home assignment. You can submit it later. Why there is no secondary market in Ethiopia? It is a assignment, home assignment. You can record it now. You can record it now. You can. Thank you. So this is about first chapter. First chapter has been finished. It is about money market instruments, financial market, primary market, secondary market. These are all about. So it is about uh, first chapter. Let us proceed to the. Let us proceed to the second chapter. Let us proceed to the second chapter. There is interruption here because for every 40 minutes it is asking upgradation. That's why for every 40 minutes there will be an interruption. So try to rejoin. If it is stopped, the class is stopped in the middle, try to rejoin here.